Each year, Oregon Heritage, a division of the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department, holds a competitive nomination process to recognize individuals, businesses, and organizations for outstanding efforts to raise the quality of heritage activities in Oregon. Now, in its 14th year, the Oregon Heritage Excellence Award honored 10 winners who have made the most out of their available resources, gone above and beyond the call of duty, and whose work stands as a model for others. 2020 has been one for the record books. Instead of gathering to honor these awardees at the Heritage Conference this spring, Oregonians, along with those from around the world, were sheltering in place. As we continue to find ways to stay connected at a safe distance, on behalf of the Oregon Heritage Department, I hope you will join us in celebrating the accomplishment of these award winners.
Janice Dilg is a scholar and public historian, an Oregon history builder who has transformed Oregon heritage with her vital work of engaging Oregonians through transformative encounters regarding discrimination in our state's history, and uncovers diverse voices of resistance that have often been erased. Dilg's portfolio spans the commemoration of 2 Oregon women's suffrage anniversaries, dynamic museum and community exhibits, oral histories, walking tours, historic markers, film consulting, publications, teaching, and guest lecturing. Dilg is founder and board member of the Oregon Women's History Consortium and was project manager for the state's commemoration of the Oregon Women Vote in 2012 and the nation's ratification of the 19th Amendment in 2020. Dilg serves as the Oregon State Coordinator for the National Collaborative for Women's History Sites, connecting Oregon to work on the national level. She has given voice to over 100 diverse Oregonians with primary source oral histories through her work as an oral historian. As a consultant, she has a commitment to including stories and voices of diverse Oregonians, and by asking the public to engage with difficult encounters about systemic discrimination. Exhibits she curated and consulted on include Oregon Jewish Museum and Center for Holocaust Education's Discrimination and Resistance, an Oregon primer, and Oregon Historical Society's Experience Oregon. Other projects she served as historian and curator for include Dawson Park renovation, the Martha Washington Hotel, the Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard Gateway and Heritage Marker Project, and the Albina Neighborhood Heritage Marker Project. Dilg's work also extends to mentoring PSU students and providing walking tours in Portland focused on women's history. In the words of a colleague, "When I think of Janice Dilg's extraordinary contributions to Oregon heritage, I imagine her before a map of Oregon illuminated by thousands of vibrant, twinkling LED lights, each one representing an individual or a community she has advised, supported, educated, and transformed by her heritage work. They are people who see Oregon's history and heritage differently, with more complexity and diversity because of her work. They are people who see themselves and their communities reflected in the stories that our history and heritage institutions and markers and walking tours tell." Congratulations to Janice Dilg on receiving a Heritage Excellence Award for her work as a scholar, public historian, and history builder who uncovers diverse voices of resistance.
So greetings, everyone. Receiving this award has given me the opportunity to reflect on the many projects that I've been involved with over the years, bringing me to this point. And the one common thread that I see is really taking the history as we know it and see it and figuring out what's missing, who needs to be added to make it the broadest, deepest, most honest history that Oregonians deserve and that we can all learn from and share and enjoy. And I think in some respects, an individual award is a bit of a misnomer because I never did any of this completely on my own. There were wonderful partnerships with groups like the Oregon Women's History Consortium, the Oregon Historical Society, the Oregon Jewish Museum and Center for Holocaust Education, as well as many wonderful colleagues like Kimberly Jensen, Katie Barber, Eliza Canty-Jones, Johanna Ogden, and Donna Sinclair, Oregon Heritage Commission, who we've partnered on several significant projects, and they've always been so supportive and wonderful to work with, which makes this recognition all the more meaningful to me, and I so appreciate it as an independent historian. There's lots of work to do yet, and so I'm going to sign off and get back to work myself. Take care, everyone.